Hey everybody, welcome back to Words of Ex-Mormon. It is going to be Tuesday when this is posted. This is going to be another episode of why we can't leave it alone. Okay, so I'm amused by this mostly, I guess. A little annoyed too, but I'm amused. I'm going to talk about this. In my ward, there's a new Relief Society presidency. I don't know what happened. When I left almost a year ago, I was second counselor in the Relief Society, and now there's a new presidency. I don't know if people moved. I mean, obviously that is a fairly short amount of time. I think that the average length of a presidency, a bishop stays a bishop for about 4 years. The presidencies typically stay banded under him for about the same amount of time that he's the bishop, unless somebody asks to be released, they moved, something like that. So I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it was just, my poor Relief Society president, I did love her very much. I see her occasionally time to time. I think she's a wonderful person. And when I was in there, we had the first counselor, she asked to get released because her husband was having health problems. She's more elderly, and so was her husband, obviously, and he was having health problems, and she needed to take care of him, and so she got replaced. And then our secretary had a lot of health problems as well, so she was out. And then when I chose to leave the church, I think that that transient nature of our specific presidency was difficult on the president herself. And this is all total speculation, so I may be wrong. So anyway, this presidency is new, and the bishop is still the same bishop, so I don't know what happened, but that's unusual. It's not typical of a group. Anyway, and the only reason I know this, because my records are out, we don't go to church anymore, is because the Relief Society, this last, about 2 weeks ago, hang on. Yeah, speaking of my daughter who just had a birthday, that was her. Anyway, she had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago now? I think it's been like a week. Anyway, we're at the beginning of February. Sometimes I forget what day it is. Anyway, she had a birthday recently, and the Relief Society brought over a gift, and they left it on our doorstep, and it was fine. It was really nice. It was a party in a bag, which had a balloon and a little party horn, etc. And it was a cute idea. It's kind of nice. And they signed from the ladies that were in the Relief Society presidency, and I know them. They're lovely ladies. They're very sweet, very nice ladies. What bothers me about this, though, is that they left this. I don't know if you can read this. It's backwards, I guess, in my video there. I'll read it. It says, "Happy 18th birthday. A bit late, but hope you had a great day. Love you." My daughter turned 17. Not 18. So this is frustrating. It's so petty, and I get that it's petty, but you know what? I'm embracing that pettiness and my feeling of pettiness because it's stupid. It's really stupid. And it's frustrating because my records, her dad's records, my husband, who's her stepdad, none of those are even in the church records anymore. They're not in there, or they shouldn't be. We had them removed. And this is why I wanted to leave with my kids. They forced me to leave the church basically by threatening to excommunicate me because I do these videos. And so I did it on my own terms. I chose to leave. I chose to have my records removed rather than having them forcibly removed, because I was just finished with, being told what to do. I was finished with having my autonomy taken away. I was finished with them having power over me. And so therefore that's what I chose to do. And I took them out, but I wanted to leave with my kids. My daughter's not active either. She doesn't want to be. She's not a little child that doesn't know any better. She's made her decision. All my kids made their decisions. And, she's still a minor, so she can't have hers out until her dad notarizes it, and he's working on getting that notarized. So it hasn't been turned in yet. But even still, these kids have parents who actively and on purposely left the church and took their records out and they're still contacting my kids. And that just bothers me. But it's not even just that they're contacting my kids about the church. It's like they're doing it wrong. Like, her records are still there. They can very easily, literally do the math and see that she turned 17. She's a junior in high school. If you're going to go behind a parent's back and target children, at least do it properly. Like, they probably think that, oh, since she's 18, she can choose to come back to church and her parents can't make her blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not making her do anything. She's doing it this herself. And even when she's 18, she's not going to want to go back to church. And, I get it that they're doing it out of love. But again, if you love somebody and you want to show love, get their name, get their age right. Get it right. She's not 18. She's 17. And the records are there. You can check them. You can look at that. She doesn't go into Relief Society until she's 18. Anyway, one of my goals for the New Year's is to be more petty, because I'm a people pleaser and I'm way too nice sometimes. So this is my first opportunity to really embrace the petty, and there it is. So please comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about this. And thank you so much. Think Terrestrial. And I'll talk to you later.